Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the Great War with me, Alpha Omega, and the Sublime Ottoman State. So in the previous episodes, we have actually fixed most of our issues, I'm happy to say. The one that troubles us the most right now is the lack of equipment that our troops have. Most notably, we're down almost 2,000 pieces of artillery and about 2,000 pieces of support equipment. We're also lacking a little bit of infantry equipment. This is mostly, and have been mostly, due to horrifying attrition that we suffered as we pushed through down to Sudan and north into Tunis. But I'm happy to say that with the movement of our troops and the plan to actually build up a railway across our entire empire led to a severe reduction in issues that we have. Right now, I don't think we actually suffer attrition anywhere, and we're doing pretty good. So we will continue building up this railway over here today, and maybe probably in the next episode we might even be done with it, which will create a much better situation for our troops up here, and will most likely even allow us to send back the strike teams that we have moved out of there so that they can start planning and executing further push against the enemy. In Sudan, we're also improving the situation. Our units are in a much better supply, and we actually managed to even, at some point, almost to push down here. Again, this would work much better if we had our units here better equipped and supplied, but that's gonna happen. You guys also raised a pretty good comment and point that it might be a good idea to actually start building some land forts here, which I'm considering. It's not a bad idea, especially Khartoum would benefit very much from being fortified because that is our most important territory, but the other ones as well. Unfortunately, right now we are focusing purely on the railway. Once that is done, I'm gonna start focusing more on factories, and we're gonna start building the forts here as well. That's at least the plan. When it comes to the supplies, meaning equipment, I already mentioned that it was mostly due to attrition, but we are working hard on getting more equipment for our troops. I'm gonna actually go with infantry equipment next, because the 5000K is gonna assure that we have enough equipment for our troops, because right now, we switched from Infantry Equipment 1 to Infantry Equipment 2, which greatly boosts their performance, but our production efficiency is incredibly bad. We're right now producing only about 22 pieces per day. We will get to about 65, but that's a long way to go, and right now we are definitely in a daily deficit. So the 5,000 pieces will ensure that in this one and probably in the next episode will be fine, or so I hope, and we're gonna go back to getting more artillery and supply or support equipment, I think it's called. I keep saying supply, but it's support, which we're producing at a pretty nice rate. I don't think we can do anything when it comes to the efficiency of our production, can we? We'll be able to do it very soon. So the next technology that we actually finish is gonna go to this one. What's that gonna be? 86 days for the armored car. Alright, so in 86 days we're gonna start researching that. 10 is actually gonna be a huge boost, because we're at 40, so it's gonna be 25% extra. That's a pretty decent one. Alright, anyway, with that said, we can unpause and let the game run. There's actually a thing that happened. They landed their troops over here, and what I can do is I can push at them, and I think it's gonna lead to an elimination very soon. So I just need to make sure that that happens. You guys are terribly under-equipped. I should move this weaker unit to Vati, but they're not getting anything in because we don't have any convoys. Well, I mean, we do have some convoys, but we don't have any kind of superiority here, so we're basically just left with whatever the game throws at us. Yeah, but these guys will die, that's for certain. Because they're attacking, which is exhausting them with no effect. And we're attacking them in return. So yeah, it should be easy. I just hope they won't reinforce that, because if they do, we might end up losing all of our islands. What the hell are you guys doing? Game. Didn't I forbid this area? I didn't, did I? Yeah, I didn't. My god. You get back to the port immediately. Actually, while you're already here, could we make this? I don't think we could. And these guys have no organization, but all things considered, yeah, this is bad. They're gonna take over the islands, and there's really nothing we can do with that. Oh! Oh yes, thank you very much for that. Alright, so actually do it this way. I want you guys over there. I want you guys over here. We'll attack. Because this way it might work. If we can push them to 0, they will get eliminated. And you guys are already getting sniped. Ah, madamas, that was a bad idea. And this unit, whatever it is also getting sniped. Or is it just a convoy? Who knows? But yeah, this unit will get eliminated, that's for certain. It's one that happens. Alright, and we've actually had an uprising over here as well. And I thought that you guys would invade. But you seem really reluctant to. Alright, Yahya Hamid and Din declares greater autonomy. With the outbreak of the Great Arab Revolt, the Vilayet of Yemen has been surrounded by revolting Arabs and enemies from all sides. While Yemeni imams are not revolting against our rule thanks to the autonomy we gave them previously, they're not entirely loyal to us either. Since they have nothing to do with the conflict, they've used this conflict to their advantage to increase the autonomy they have in our empire and stay out of the conflict. What other options do we have? Mine becomes... Oh. If you're not with us, you are against us. Alright, let's just eliminate them. This is gonna be easy. Our units will make short work of them, but we just need to continue. Alright, this is going exceedingly well. I'm surprised how well we are holding, but I think it's just the entrenchment in most ways. .1 Alright, they're joining the Ottomans, but yeah, we'll be able to get them quickly. How are we doing? I wish our ships were at least a little bit useful, but turns out they're not. So, if we could have Emir Faisal asks to release Syrian kingdom. Arab Emir Faisal bin Hussein, who supported the uprising in the Hejaz, arrived for negotiations with Ottoman command. He asks to reconcile the independence of the Arab state in the Levant, but as a compromise, Syria will remain a vassal of sublime Ottoman state. In fact, this agreement will confirm the independence of the Arab states. Do we need it? No, we can restore order ourselves. We don't need you. And the cavalry can go here into Mecca. This is just inconvenient, to be quite honest. It's nothing real else. Oh god, the tanks are just scary, but you guys are doing great. The hard attack though is really not great. Right, then pause it, continue. This is what I'm really afraid for. Like, if we cannot stop that invasion now, it's probably gonna hurt us in the long run. And there won't be much we can do with it. Alright, we really don't need anything from you. 1.5k. Yeah, the deficit here is growing, so it's a good idea that we're going with the rifles. Come on, guys, push them down. We just need a little bit more. I'll throw in the third unit, and in hopes that that's gonna make the difference. It might. Oh my god, guys, come on. Yeah, they've been captured. Such is the mistake that you get for doing stupid stuff and not taking control. It's also perfectly in line with historical accounts of troops marching under the barrage of enemy fire and stuff like that. So, really can't be mad about it either. Alright, let's see if we can stir the pot a little bit. Might be fun. We'll see. Our cipher has been broken by the enemy. Oh, that's not great. I don't think we're doing any ciphers, right? We should. But we do not have... Yeah, we don't have cryptology department, so we can't even do it anyway. Alright, so let's see if this works. That could be a counter-attack over... not even a counter-attack. But I think we could try this. See how that would work. Could work pretty well, actually. We'll see. I don't want to overextend our troops too much. Okay, this is fine. Come on, push them to 0. If you can push them to 0, we are golden. Because that one unit is not going to be able to defend itself alone Well, you made it out sort of alive. Jesus Christ, that was such a waste of lives and everything. So 7 days till we get what we need. Right, actually reinforced here. How about like this? That is probably way more impressive. And you guys broke this attack. So I'm thinking we want your counter-attack as well. Which is very much in our favor. Actually, all of these attacks right now are in our favor. You guys are defending very well. Oh, for once the bridge is in our favor. I would have expected the bridge to never be in our favor. But what would you know? It is. 2.6. Yeah, we can do it. We just have to keep on trucking. And if we can, we'll be golden. So how far is the railroad now? All the way over here. Come on, my friends and family. And the other construction is also happening here. Wait, are we doing a level 2 here? It's not what we wanted. Yeah, that's gonna make it much simpler. Come on, just level 1. I don't know why I went with level 2. What do we get? 6 and 6. And then just these connections. Alright, man, we're gonna be there very soon. It's great. Surprisingly good. Alright, this is actually looking really good. This is actually looking really good. This is actually looking really good. So wait, what do we want? We want to support this attack. That will allow us to throw in more troops in there. Because if we could take these two and this one, it would make the line much more... Well, no, because there's a river here. No, there's not actually. So it doesn't matter for this one. But pushing the British, you know, and then establishing defenses there is a good idea in its own right. We do not have to exactly win everything, but come on, 2.2. Yes, you will die. You will die and we'll steal all your stuff. That's the general point. Unless they send in more troops, which might very much happen. Okay, you guys are fighting here. You guys are all fighting here, right? No, you're actually doing nothing. We needed army to advance quicker. Alright, 2 more days. How's the production doing? 24, alright, that's getting better. You're also getting better. You're also getting better, but we will need to start importing steel and tungsten very soon because we just do not have enough. Alright, so this one is actually working. So is this one to a certain level. And this one too. I'm really shocked. Because if that works, nothing is really stopping us from advancing here as well. Apart from, you know, the supply distribution, but... you know, we do what we can. Alright, one more day. And then we order the field artillery. We have to be really wary of the depth though, but... unfortunately we need 50. Or, you know, soon we might actually switch to, or is it continuous debt payment? -3 per week. This one takes 30 days. It's 10, 7, 14, 21. Yeah, that one is much better. The continuous debt payment is much better. So I'll switch to that one. Army? No. Field artillery. Do it. Oh, yes. Defense. Oh, it's actually the better one. Nice, they're supplying us with the better equipment. Alright. So we actually managed to progress. With a bit of luck, we'll take this as well. At which point we can also attack here. Okay, I have a feeling this might also be a good idea very soon. Nice! I don't think they have any supply here, so the more we push them, the better it is for us. So we don't really have to worry. So I just need to counter-attack here too. That one is gonna be really bad to hold. Yes, 1.5, alright. And once that unit is eliminated, this one will not hold. Because that one doesn't really have any chance of causing any kind of casualties, or any major casualties anyway on us. Nice, nice, nice. So the German High Command is gonna be finished afterwards. And do we want to... we should really go with the Parliament then. Let's see what that one brings. So I don't think we... the Berlin-Baghdad Railway. Negotiating our claim. Abu Dhabi, Sinai. Yeah, okay, let's actually do the claims. Then we can do the Parliament, and we might actually do some of these too. Yeah, because that's gonna make it much better for us, so... Division organization... Yeah, let's do the claims, then we're gonna do the integrated foreign command, then we're gonna do the Parliament, because I don't think we suffered there at all. So how's the Southern Offensive going? Alright, these ones are not going... no, because of the bridge. Of course it's the bridge. What else would it be? Actually, you guys stop, and you launch like this, and you will support it. That ought to do... Wait, what? There's no river here. Why are you... Oh, that's so cool that the units that we actually want to throw in there are not going in there. Oh, this is just brutal. Could you stop with the bridge nonsense, though? It's not exactly sexy or welcome. You're almost dead. Once that happens, we are golden. This is also going extremely well. Here we're defending against the tanks. Things are looking neat. Things are looking neat. I'm halfway expecting more troops to pop up here, but I don't really think that's how it works. What the hell? Why are we holding the bridge? Or you know what? I actually do not need this. We need you. And we need you guys. That's what we need. I mean, you all... Yes, this is what we need. That's how we're gonna win this. Not by fighting over a goddamn bridge. Alright, most done. Artillery coming 1.6k. Alright, we lost a little bit more, but infantry equipment is doing great. We've actually replaced a number of our older equipment, as it seems. So, hooray there. Up to 25, almost 26 per day. We'll get there. We'll get there. And this is also looking really good right now. This one isn't though, so we'll stop that, because that's not working. Oh yes! They're gone. They are gone, so it's just us against the cavalry unit. Amazing. We are also moving here. Can you explain to me why? What's up with this one? Let's end the episode by actually... 3rd, 4th, and 1st. 3rd, 4th, and 1st. I would kind of like to know what's up with this. Alright, on that note, I'm ending the episode here. We're pushing, reclaiming the territory, we're holding the border here nicely, and we've actually managed to push in here. All we need to do is just finish this one, and then we'll have a really nice defensible line here, which we can even fortify, and the enemy doesn't really have any way how to stop themselves from taking massive attrition here. So pretty good. Ultimately, very happy, and also this is a major success. If we can just keep on pushing right now, they're not doing any kind of damage to us whatsoever, so we can be happy. It's just that you guys are not gonna get any reinforcements either. Oh well.